so fucking mad right now. Alright, come on, man. Alright, Omar, I'm here. Yeah, I can't even look at the computer right now. I'm gonna fucking punch the wall, so hold on. Yeah, we need like two bathrooms in this house, I swear to God, my father. Alright. Where's I deleted the links. I'm gonna delete that stream. It pissed me off so bad that like the game's gonna get uninstalled. I'm serious. It's taking up space on my computer and it's fucking crashing, and all the work I had to do to get the damn AC filter correct. Like, really? All that work from Good Old Games? All that fucking work I had to do on their fucking shitty product, their re-release of something that they put no effort in whatsoever to even make it run. Then why even re-release it, you fucking assholes? Fuck GOG, they can go suck a dick. I'll never buy from that fucking site. Like, if I ever had a choice to buy from Steam or GOG... No, but it's the point, man. It's the point. Like, on the tractor beam, you know how fucking annoying it is to get to that point? And then I have to redo it, and there's no autosave, so I have to fucking redo it? I have to do 2 missions over? Get the fuck out of here. On top of it, I can't even hear when I play because I minimize the volume so low just so people in my stream, my audience of one fucking viewer, can actually hear it good. I have to fucking bust my ass, and I don't even make money out of this. I don't even get anything from this. So what the fuck am I even doing it for? Like, I'm retarded. Something's wrong with me. That, like, I'm passionate about video games to a level that nobody gives 2 fucking shits about. So I'm done, man. I'm done trying to play the nostalgia game and fucking try to, like, oh, crazy man doing something cool. He's fucking playing games from the 90s. No, we ain't doing that no more. That's it. You know what? Modern machines do not want this to happen. Go try to play PlayStation 1 games on a PlayStation fucking 2 or 3 or whatever the fuck it is, and there's always compatibility issues because nobody gives a fuck about old shit. Once shit gets past the 10-year mark, nobody cares about it no more. Like, even this game. You think anybody's watching me fucking play this game? Because it's already 2-3 years old, this fucking game. Everybody wants to see the Jedi Survivor or something, you know? This is what people want. Zelda, Jedi Survivor, something that came out not that long ago. They don't want to fucking see something that's years old. People just don't want to see it. That's why my streams will never fucking do good, audience-wise, because nobody fucking cares about an older game. It doesn't matter how cool the game is. It's like an older movie. Been there, done that, don't go backwards. Most people think like that. I don't. I get stuck in the fucking past because I'm like that type of fucking stupid asshole. And this is why I only have fucking like 3 people that come into my fucking streams. Oh, that's it. mean, it fucking pisses me off, but what are you gonna do? It's what it is, right? Life's short. People don't want to waste their time. I get it, so... I'm the one actually wasting my time all over the place. It's like, if you look at the amount of time that I am wasting all over the place, it's like astronomical. Like, people would actually think like I'm masochistic. Like I got something wrong with me. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Why is he wasting his time so much on video games? He's an older man. What the fuck is wrong with him? Is he crazy? Is something wrong with him? He's not looking to get a wife, married, and work full-time and fucking have a house and whatever. He's content with his fucking little bullshit that he has, his car and his fucking couple of games, and he's trying to relive his fucking 90s, and then he has one fucking viewer in the stream at any given time. Yeah. I'm the one wasting my time. Believe it or not, the people that play games, beat the game one time and move on to the next are the smart people. Those are the smart people. I'm the one wasting my time. That's what it really boils down to. Don't ever think otherwise, Omar. I'm the one wasting my fucking time. And so are you, Omar. You're wasting your time in here with me. But you're young, so you have a fucking excuse. I don't. You know, by the time you're 20, Omar, you're not going to be around no more. I'll still be here, most likely. Some way or another I'll be around. But, like, just like Cheddar and the rest of them, they don't come no more. Life happens. But I don't blame them, because they were loyal fans to begin with. I don't blame them. I don't blame anybody, really. It's my fault, you know? I'm the one who doesn't want to fucking stream, you know, I don't want to play games that are fucking relative, you know? Like, if I played Candy Crush Saga right now, I'd have, like, fucking 30 viewers, probably. But it's like, no, you gotta be playing, like, fucking Ghost of Tsushima, you know, a la 2020. And, like, people are like, oh, yeah, that was, like, 3 years ago. That was, like, when I was 13, now I'm 16. And I'm like fucking banging girls now and shit. Why the fuck do I want to watch you play fucking Ghost of Tsushima? You know, like, this is what people think, man. And I don't blame them. I didn't care for the first game. I beat it and I didn't like it that much, so... I thought about getting it. I really did. Because I am a Star Wars fan, but... I mean, you know, I don't know. Nothing is for me anymore. Jedi Survivor, what is the story going to be? Woke and politically correct all over the place? I can't stomach it. And then on top of it, it plays like a Souls game? Yeah, that's fun. I fucking hated the first one. And I beat the first one. Just because, like, I felt like I had to. If I didn't like it, I didn't enjoy it. I just don't like the way the games play. I'm not a fan of it. I tried even replaying it, to be honest. And it just didn't do it for me. The puzzles are atrocious in that game. The backpedaling is atrocious. It has like that stupid Dark Souls backpedaling crap. I can't even look at it, man. And then EA produces it. The devil themselves produce it. EA, yeah. What a great company, EA. I mean, they've only been fucking shit up for 35 years. Oh, but EA's not that bad with Jedi Survivor. That's actually one game that they didn't really fuck with. Yeah, okay. Oh, so the devil isn't... Oh, okay. So Hitler wasn't bad. Hitler was okay once... Well, yeah, one day out of the year, Hitler was okay. Yeah, okay. Well, Stalin wasn't that bad when he was allies with the Americans. Like, yeah, anybody could say EA isn't bad for one thing, but for the most part, EA's horrendous. Omar, they don't even do it right in the Survivor games. The Jedi Knight games did it better, and they stopped making them for some reason. Except for re-releases that are just so poorly optimized. The only way to play Jedi Knight is to basically mod the living shit out of it on the computer. And even then, that's a nightmare. Remember what I went through last time? Oh my god. what I went through with those Jedi Academy and Jedi Knight games. I had to half code those games. Literally, I had to like put in mod scripts and codes all over the place just for dismemberments and shit. It was horrendous, dude. The shit that I go through for a fucking game. Wow. Like, I should be doing this in real life, with real life endeavors. Not like for fucking games. Like, it's unbelievable sometimes. I really think about it, and like, it's almost like I have such deep, sorrowful regret of why I do stuff like this. Most people my age aren't stupid. They'd be playing Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy Online, some MMO. They wouldn't even be streaming to anybody. They'd be in a voice chat and enjoying their free time. They would be doing something like that. You know, most of them would be doing that because that's what normal people do. You know, they play games like a normal person. They don't fucking, like, you know, do the shit that I do. I'm like one of those oddballs. Like those old oddballs that have to, like, have everything his own way. Like, oh, everything has to be my way. What does that get me? Yeah. I should just give in to the status quo, man. I really should. I should just fucking shut up. I should vote Biden, tuck my dick between my legs. I should, you know, become gay. Just give in to everything. Why not? Just give in to status quo. Give in to the world, what they want. Give in to the wokeologies. Give in to everything. Anything somebody dare ask, don't push back on it. Don't push back on anything. If your friend is Republican, then you be a Republican. If your other friend's a Democrat and he's not around, just you be a Democrat. Just go with the flow. Do the easiest way necessary. Don't have any mind. Don't ask questions. Go to every Disney movie. Do everything. Watch Barbie. Pay money to see these movies. Buy merchandise. Support Hollywood and their sex trafficking ring. Yes, do all of that. Why? Because what else? What else are you gonna do? Nothing? Might as well join the devil. Seems like nobody gives a fuck what anyone does anyway. Like, what does it matter? Yeah. Yeah, cross swords, yeah. What does it matter, Omar? Like, seriously. Like, all the shit I even tell you, like, what does it matter? Like, I could tell you everything about, like, oh, the woke people, blah, 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 and you know damn well Miss Godly gives you a fucking paper to write about feminism. You're gonna fucking buckle up and do it. Because that's the life we live. And I'm not saying you shouldn't. You should do it. Don't listen to me because I'm fucking just a stupid fucking streamer. But what I'm trying to say is it's too late. It's already too late for everything. If somebody authority tells you to do something or status quo wants you to be a certain way, you just go with it. That's it. Don't even fight back. You see what happens when people protest and fight back. Nothing good comes of it. Well, what if they're right, crazy? What if they're right? It doesn't matter if they're right or you're right. It doesn't matter. We live in a world where you could be right and you're still wrong. How is that possible? Because you're still wrong. Shut the fuck up and say, sip yoo-hoo out of a straw and be a good little boy. Because that's all life's about. Because God forbid anybody has a pushback or say in anything. God forbid. God forbid you want to have, you know, to do your own thing. No, it doesn't work like that. Nothing works like that. We know that. Miss Godly says, hey, Omar, you need to fucking write a fucking 3,000 word fucking essay, and I'm going to make sure you're not using ChatGPT, and you need to make a 5,000 word essay on the 17th fucking wave of feminism. You're gonna be like, oh man, crazy, you know what they got me doing? They got me writing a fucking essay on the 17th fucking wave of feminism. I gotta fucking do it. You won't push back at all. Because why? You're too afraid that you'll get bad grades. That's why. right? Well, I'm using that as an analogy, as a metaphor, as an example point, because that's how everybody is in today's world. Everybody submits to the authority figure. Everybody does what they are told, regardless of what they feel, because everybody is a fucking pussy. That's what it boils down to. Everybody is a coward pussy, so afraid of losing their job, their career, their fucking benefits, whatever the fuck they have, their grades. Everybody's afraid, fear, afraid, and afraid. And what does that get anybody? It gets nobody anywhere. What does it get people? Socialism. Look it up. That's what this fucking country is turning into, a socialist country. And everything is going to shit. Look it up. That's the type of world we're living in. This is why I'm trying to run to the 90s all the time. Every fucking time you see me, and I'm always like, oh, you know what? I'm trying to play Wing Commander. Why? Because it was in the fucking 90s. Oh, who do I is my favorite basketball player? Michael Jordan. I obsess on old basketball videos like Larry Bird and Michael Jordan. But why when there's all these new players? Because I fucking hate today's modern audience, society, and world. So it's like basically like I am trying to go back into the 90s and early 2000s any way, shape, or form. And it just obviously doesn't, the things around me doesn't want me to do it, no matter what I do. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck to, it's like kind of like, I'm stuck to go through a pipe with shit lined on the casing of the pipe because I have to do it because otherwise I'm not going down the drain no more. That's like this is the story here. Like, you're forced. You're forced to do shit you don't like. This is the world we live in. People are forced to do what they don't want because of fear. End of story. End of story. I don't even have to fucking talk much about it no more. I'm not going to even fucking talk much. I'll just listen to a podcast. That's it. You're probably not even here no more. You probably had enough hearing my rant. I don't blame you. I don't even know, like, again, why am I still streaming, you know? Like, why? What do I have? Like once in a blue, Barkley comes in every fucking 4 months? Ched he's never going to be around no more because he's got a family now. Fucking, who comes in? Jay once in a blue? Like, nobody else, man. Nobody comes into these streams. Nobody fucking gives a shit about anything, man. If I played Pokemon, I'd have people in here, but then I gotta do something I don't want to do. I gotta play a shitty fucking baby game like Pokemon. That I fucking can't stand. Talk about stealing money from everybody, releasing the game in such a horrendous state, and everybody just lapped it up. Because it's like, well, might as well eat, poisonous food than not eat at all. So everybody just fucking lapped up Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, even though it was released in a horrendous state. They robbed everybody. If you really want to break it down, Scarlet and Violet literally robbed everybody. But all you fucking kids were like, "Oh yeah, well, crazy, you should play it, man. It's not that good, but it's blah blah blah." And then where did it get us? Who's still playing it? Nobody. Until they added DLC, and now I'm hearing, and now they may not have DLC coming out. They don't even care. These companies don't care about anybody. You know what they care about? Slapping the price tag on the fucking game. And you to get your mother to buy it for you. That's all they care about. And if you can't see that, I don't know what the fuck you're blind then. You're blind. People are blind. All they care, $69.99, $59, whatever the fuck, stamp the price tag and sell. Profit. That's it. I mean, it's becoming so damn apparent, it's disgusting. And I'm getting very angry lately because of it. I see how the world is, man. The world is horrendous, man. The world is a nasty fucking place we live in. It really, truly is. It really is. I don't see the fucking positives anymore. I wish I could say I do. I wish I could say I see the positives. I really do. It's like, God, show me a positive once in a while. Please. Show me a positive. The state that everybody is suffering in is on a level that is fucking disgusting. People are not making money. There's all sorts of politics and bureaucracies that control the world. People can't afford to live. I mean, what the fuck type of world are we living in right now? Because it wasn't like this 10, 15 years ago. It wasn't as bad. Yeah. Well, I never got into like the Call of Duties and shit or any of those fucking dumb games because it's just, to me, it's like brainwashed bullshit games. That's why. Oh, COD, man. You want to play some COD? You want to play some Battle Royale? So we don't have to invest into story or reading or thinking. We could just join a Battle Royale and just shoot and fucking spawn and come back and shoot and die and spawn and come back and shoot and die and spawn and shoot and repeat. 7 hours later, nothing accomplished. Yeah, that's a real fucking great experience. Oh man, why you just mad because you ain't good, bro? You just mad because you ain't good. Because I'm good at COD. I'm good at COD. You mad you ain't good like me, bro. Okay. And how good are you when you step out of your house in the real world? Well, I don't enter the real world, man. God is the real world, bruh. Oh, okay. I see. So you're saying you're great, you're the best in the world at COD, but the minute you step out into the real world, you just get ran over by everything. Life hits you and you panic, you have an anxiety attack, you can't function at all in the real world. Cars will run you over because you don't even know how to cross the fucking street. You don't know how to buy in a grocery store. You don't know how to earn $1. You don't know how to do anything in the real world, right? But you're great at Call of Duty. Well, hey man, don't say those things. That's all I have is Call of Duty. Oh. Yeah, you would get them to cry if you fucking told them the real shit because they're retarded. I'm only 16, bro. I don't have friends. My friends are on my fucking Xbox Live account. Those are my friends. I don't have real friends. I only have internet friends because I'm a fucking loser. Well, one thing I could say is a lot of my friends are real life friends. Thank God for that. Like the few people that do come in my stream and when I go out and stuff like that, I actually hang out with real people here and there, and I'm thankful for that. And you should be thankful for that too, Omar, because at least you got real friends too. I know you do. But there are just so many people that live in these games and have nobody, bro. They don't have a damn person to talk to. And this is why you're getting all the fucking fucked up shit of society. All the mass shootings, all the fucked up things that happen all the time, right? Because when people just, escape reality to the point that they just don't care anymore, yeah. Depression goes so far,
あれは剣の腕を磨くものだ。心を澄まし、人たちで竹を切らねばならない。ご無礼をいたしました。すべてお返しいたします。あの大きな旗も。そうしてくれるか。
Yeah, well, how many mass shootings we need? 375 before the NRA and the Republican Party will actually admit that we may have a gun problem in this country. Guns are... I love that one. This is why I'll always be like a libertarian, because as much as I can't stand the fucking transgender bullshit, which I think is all a bunch of lies and anti-biology crap, but again, then it's like, well, what's the other... Oh, the other side is the fucking the anti-abortion, pro-gun route. We have the right to bear arms, bro, 1776. That is our Second Amendment right. Our forefathers gave us the right to bear arms, and don't you tell me I can't have a fucking 85 bullet clip AR-15 that I can't have. My forefathers said I have the right to bear machine guns. It's like, yeah, why? Because the government, man. Well, somebody's got to push back against the socialist Marxist government that's going to take over. Bro, let me explain something to you rednecks out there that think that your AR-15s are going to do anything to an Apache helicopter with a Gatling gun. Okay? Let me explain that the whole trailer park is going to get fucking turned upside down by one Black Hawk fucking helicopter. End of story. With your little fucking AR-15s that are probably not even automatic and semi-auto or whatever they are, because you don't know how to friggin' what is the fucking term? What is the word there? You don't know how to fucking convert them to automatic or whatever the fuck. So it's like you have these fucking semi-automatic assault rifles, and it's like, and here comes a Black Hawk helicopter with a Gatling gun. Bloop, 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 bloop. There goes your whole little trailer park of fucking Patriots. Yeah. And people fucking go like, oh, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Ugh. It's like, yeah, that's true, but like, is something not like an efficient tool here? It's ridiculous, man. I can't, man. That's why I can't side with either political party, because the minute I start thinking the Republicans are okay, you see the bullshit they do. And the minute then you start thinking, well, maybe some of those leftist ideas are okay. No, the left ruins everything they touch. Just look at Hollywood. Can't enjoy a goddamn movie no more. The universities are polluted with leftist ideology. So, you know, when you really boil it down, I can't even vote no more, bro. I don't even want to vote. I hate both sides almost equally. I don't even want to, because it probably has some woke propaganda in it too. As much as you'll tell me if it doesn't, I know it does. Because they can't help themselves. Yeah, fucking Christopher Nolan dramatic on fucking the atom bomb. I really don't feel like watching it, to be honest. I'm not in the mood to watch any movies no more. It's all bullshit, these movies. I'm getting sick of them, man. I'm getting sick of Hollywood in any way, shape, or form. I'd rather just watch, like, literally just podcasts, Jordan Peterson or fucking UFO. But I'd rather watch that than anything in Hollywood has to offer. I don't like Hollywood. End of story. I hate Hollywood. Hollywood could get the Oppenheimer bomb, could get the nuclear bomb and explode itself for all I give a fuck. That's how much I don't like Hollywood. I don't like the actors or actresses, all the producers. They're all involved in sex trafficking and all fucked up shit every which way. They don't want to even address it. How many fucking bigwigs went to Epstein Island? How many bigwigs? From Bill Gates, to Prince fucking Andrew. Yeah, how many bigwigs went to Epstein Island? Like, even you ready for this one, guys? You ready? Anybody who comes in here? Even your Messiah, your Jesus H. Christ of the 21st century, your Donald J. Trump was hanging out with Epstein on Epstein Island. What? Donald Trump? Epstein, I tell you, I'm not a big fan, but I did go to his island several times. Right. For a change, instead of just people that fucking do good in the polls, like a big popularity contest, right? That's what all voting is, right? You vote for the president who's most popular. Popularity contest for who runs the goddamn country. That's really wonderful. And you wonder why people want to just hide in their fucking houses and play games and shit. You got every fucking female out there that's halfway attractive, right? Is on fucking social media, Instagram. Because if you took social media away from them, they'd be jumping off roofs. Facts. Whoa, what do you mean, Driftblim? I'm going to use an age bracket from 18 to 25, and we'll say the lady has to be an 8 to 8.5 on the attractive scale. You take social media away from that 8.5 girl who is on social media and seeks that narcissism, and she's a decent, attractive girl, and you take social media away from her from the age range of 18 to 24. If you take social media away from that girl, there is a high suicide rate right there. Sorry, but there is. Facts. You should not Google things like that. Are you come on, Omar. Do I have to tell you that? You don't Google that. You don't even want to Google that. Don't even Google that. If you're Googling that, you are like dumb, man. You do not Google that. Don't Google that. If you're going to use a VPN, go on DuckDuckGo and search all you want. That's not even a conspiracy, man. It's facts. That's not like saying, oh, well, you know, Pizzagate and all that crap. I'm not fucking QAnoning on you. Yeah, well. Alright, on you. I can't help it, Omar. It's not, I don't know. It sounds good to me. I just tested it, but if it's my internet, it's my internet. And find that you want to go down the rabbit hole, do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to fucking do. But do not Google that fucking island, because I'm telling you right now, that's a sensitive subject with Google. Because I wouldn't be fucking shocked if some of the CEOs, listen to me right now, some of the CEOs and people that run and own Google have been to that island in the sex trafficking trade. Don't think they haven't. Don't think they haven't. There's a lot more involved in this than you think. Okay? This is what Hollywood doesn't want to expose, by the way. Oh, you know that movie Sound of Freedom that came out, and everybody says it's a QAnon hit piece and this, that, the other thing. It's a hit piece on the Democratic Party, and it's a QAnon conspiracy movie. Well, you want to know something? That movie was pitched to Disney back in the 2018 or whatever the case, or it was 2017. That movie was pitched to Disney, by the way, right? And Disney said, no, we don't want to release that movie. And Disney, and then they wound up releasing Cuties, which had to do with fucking little kids that were half whatever, and that was okay, right? Cuties was okay, and then Netflix even took Cuties down because it was like, oh shit, we're in trouble now. Meanwhile, Netflix refuses. All these big streaming platforms like Hulu and Netflix, so especially Hulu, because Hulu is in cahoots with Disney. Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix, all of them refuse to touch Sound of Freedom. You're like, well, what's so bad about Sound of Freedom? It just tries to shed light on something that's a fucked up subject. Wouldn't Hollywood want to be against this subject? No, Hollywood wouldn't. You know why, Omar? You know why Hollywood doesn't want to be... You know why Hollywood doesn't want to go against that subject? Doesn't want to talk about that subject? Do you know why? Because they have all the money in the world and they're guilty. They have... Listen to my words. Listen to my words. Hollywood has all the money in the world, and they're guilty of those things that you saw in Sound of Freedom. Yes, Hollywood is guilty. So every time you go to see your favorite superhero movie, Ant-Man or whatever the fuck it is, just remember that those producers and those people directing the movie are probably involved in some heinous acts of the sex trade type shit. But Hollywood doesn't care. They don't want you to know that, unless you fucking do research. God, to spill the beans on Hollywood is like so many things will protect Hollywood. It's disgusting. Yeah, Yeah, they don't want people to watch it, Omar. They don't want people to fucking watch anything that has anything to do with real life. They don't want people to watch it. They want people to think it's a conspiracy. It's a QAnon talking point. It's a hit piece against the Democratic Party. It's a Joe Biden. It's an anti-Biden movie, or it's a fucking like. This is what they want to do. CNN. They have these fucking lawyers that go on CNN and MSNBC that fucking attack the movie, and all the movie does is talk about something like it's like you all have kids, right? It's like you all have kids, right? Don Lemon and the rest of you on CNN or whatever the fuck your names are. Well, I think they fired him. But anyway, the point is like you lawyers all have kids, right? You CNN anchor people, you MSNBC anchor people, you all have children, I think, right? Or unless you're all part of some taboo shit, probably, because they don't even fucking believe in nuclear family anymore, most of these people. But it's like if you do have kids, it's like wouldn't you want to maybe not talk shit about this movie? Because even if the movie does exaggerate some things, it actually focuses on something that we do need to stop. But that's not good enough, right? Because it may take votes away from Joe Biden, guys. Watching The Sound of Freedom may actually take votes away from Joe Biden. Yeah. Imagine that. It's a QAnon support piece. They supported January 6th, right? This is what the MSNBC and all these people will say. The directors of that movie supported January 6th. It's like, no, they didn't. Nothing to do with that. But they'll say it, because it sounds good. Please, man, I'm fucking sick of both of them. Democrats, Republicans, I'm sick of both parties. They are horrible. They are disaster. They are a disaster. They're disgusting, and that's it. And it's like, please, and they act like Donald Trump is a good guy, please. Yeah, another one sitting down with Vladimir Putin and fucking Kim Jong-un, right? People forgot about that, though. People forgot about your hero, Donald J. Trump, the Messiah of the second coming of Jesus H. Christ, because I know so many people want to fucking act like he's that. But it's like, yeah, you guys don't remember some of the fucked up things he did? The concrete union, the Polish people, the fucking universities that he owed all the money to? How about the times he went bankrupt like 7 fucking times? Oh, well, what about submitting his taxes? Well, he's not required to. Every other president did. What about that Hunter Biden? Yeah, all right, shut the fuck up with Hunter Biden. We all know Hunter Biden's a coke-sniffing crackhead. We all know that. That was in cahoots and still exploiting money from China and all these fucking things. Nobody's saying he was a good guy. I'm not saying he was a good guy. But don't act like fucking Donald J. Trump is the second coming of Christ here, please. I'm tired of these fucking hypocrites. These hypocrite Republicans, too. Oh, Donald J. Trump is the second coming of Christ, please. When Ron DeSantis is the better guy and he doesn't have a fucking shot because he's not winning the popularity contest, right? RFK Jr. is not a bad guy, but he's not winning the popularity contest, right? It's all about, that's what this election is. It's a popularity contest. These presidential elections are a popularity contest on who's the most entertaining. And people are so dumb and refuse to look into anything. And they get tunnel vision so hard and they get brainwashed so strongly that a guy like Donald Trump could just make one speech and everybody will vote for him. Because he made somebody laugh or something, right? And he's charismatic. I'm not saying he isn't. But it's like, Jesus Christ, look into his policies. They're really not that good. And people say, well, what did he do bad? He got the fucking, he got the gas prices low. That's all you can say about him. That's it. That's all he fucking ever did. Oh, he got the gas prices a little bit low at some point. Please. That's all you have that's all you have with this guy. He didn't do anything else. Well, if Donald Trump was president, I don't think the Ukraine would be getting attacked right now because, you know, Russia respected Donald Trump and they feared him. They knew that Donald Trump was a no-nonsense president. Oh, I see. So Donald Trump is a no-nonsense president. That means that Russia, who's been planning this attack and wanted to get back to Ukraine, to their motherland for how many fucking years, since 2014, and all that fucking shit. But then it even goes beyond that when the United States, Soviet Russia got fucking torn down, the Iron Curtain and all that fucking shit, right? When the USSR got dismantled, you don't think that Russia still wanted to reform the USSR? That never fucking went through anybody's mind? But what, Putin would respect Trump so much that he wouldn't invade fucking Ukraine? This is the type of rhetoric they spit on Fox? And then you wonder why I don't trust the Republicans just as much as I don't trust the fucking Democrats? Oh, and what else did the Republicans do? They fired Tucker Carlson for no reason? Well, you know, Tucker Carlson was only bringing in, how many viewers a night? 6 million people watching Fox News a night. Fox News was the third, fourth highest rated fucking cable station out. And they fired him for no reason? Who? Why? Rupert Murdoch? A senile 90-year-old? The same thing goes with fucking George Soros and the Blackguard and all those fucking stupid groups. Yeah. This is what runs the world, guys. That's not even a conspiracy, Omar. I wish it was. I wish it was an alien conspiracy I'm talking about. This is common fucking knowledge. Yeah, he doesn't get the fucking attention, though. He's got a little bit of a Twitter following, but he don't get the fucking same attention. He had to fucking be under Rupert Murdoch's thumb and shit, man. You know that. Omar, don't you understand? Show me the money, Omar. That's how this world works. You know how much money guys like Rupert Murdoch and George Soros have? They have like 100 billion, these guys. Their net worth isn't even accurate. That's how much money they have. They got money hidden all over the place. They're like the ultimate. It's like those guys are like the devil. They're like the walking incarnation of Satan and like Baal. Are those guys. From Murdoch to fucking Soros. These guys they're like 100 years, they're literally almost 100 years old. You can Google their age. They are so fucking old, they don't die, and they own everything. That's right. They're 100 years old, they don't die, they got money, they literally wipe their ass with $100 bills, and they fucking... This is what runs the planet, man. Welcome to the world, Omar. That's what runs the planet. So I flip out? Yeah, I flip my wig. And what caused me to flip my wig? A crash on Wing Commander 4. Like, seriously, like, imagine something like that flipped me out, and an ant crawled on my desk, and that's all I fucking needed. Crawled on my phone, actually. And I just fucking lost it. And I'm still pissed. But not over that. It's like it's bottled up anger, man, over everything. Oh, they're not 100. Omar, you're delayed as fuck if you're just hearing 100, by the way. But they're pretty old. Yeah. Which one? Who? Yeah, I believe it. I thought they were in their 90s, but I didn't think they were 100. Yeah. Yeah, so ask yourself, how come this guy don't die? Why does he have all the money? Why does he own Fox News and all this money? The guy has so much money coming out of his pocket, and his empire, and he owns Fox and Fox News, and Soros is the other old senile 91-year-old or whatever, and they have all this money, these guys, and they run everything. No, Rupert Murdoch, Omar, not David Murdoch. Rupert. I don't know, man. Maybe it's Maybe he's related to him. I don't know. But the guy that we're talking about is Rupert. Then look up George Soros. Look at his age too. He's his rival. You know, like how they say Elon Musk and Zuckerberg are rivals. Go look up George Soros. Yeah, Omar, welcome. Yeah, that's two of the biggest guys that own the world right there. Those two guys own the world. Two of the biggest guys that own media right there. Of course, like Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, they're their own fucking entities because they have so much money. Yeah, they all do. Even Epstein. Epstein used to donate to so many charities. You know, when they have money like that, that's what they do. They save face by donating. And half of their charities are crooked. They donate $1 million and the charity, the actual charity only sees 5% of it. And a lot of times people donate not from their own money, but from people that pledge to them and shit. So just to even go into what donations look like. They are crooked. Any given charity only gives like 8% of something, man, unless it's like St. Jude or something, which might be a little different because people give to that. But any given charity only gives like 8%, man. So when you hear stories like, oh, well, George Soros donates a lot of money, or Rupert Murdoch, yeah, okay. You got to really question how and where. Because those guys are more responsible for harm than good. And anybody will tell you that. Remember, you know that girl Colleen Ballinger? A lot of these people are born into the money that they have. You know that, right? They start off with a good chunk of change. Even Donald Trump. You think Donald Trump was a rags to riches story? He started off with a good 200 to 300 million, by the way. Oh, you didn't hear about a charity? Well, Colleen Ballinger, a.k.a. Miranda Sings, had a charity, Omar. You know what the charity was for? Cancer. But guess how she donated the money? You think she donated from her earnings? No. Colleen Ballinger accepted money from you, me, and her fans, right? Not that I really, not that I or you did it, but let's talk in hypotheticals. Colleen Ballinger accepted money from her fans. Facts, that's a fact. And she was going to use the money that they donated to her to send to a cancer charity. Well, what did Colleen Ballinger do? She used a little sneaky app called Fundy, right? Or some shit like that. I think it's called Fundy, F-U-N-D-Y. I'm pretty sure. It's a sneaky app that allows the money, get this, Omar, that allows the money to go into her bank account. So, according to what they said, she was sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting in her bank account, which might still be there, by the way, that she was supposed to donate to the cancer charity, that she probably might have not even donated, and it wasn't even her money. And you know what else she gets out of it, Omar? A tax write-off. So even if she does donate, let's just say, I don't know, let's just say she has $100,000 and she donates 75. It's like she's donating something, she gets a tax write-off, and she steals $20,000, $25,000 from her fans. That's what a charity looks like, Omar. Does that sound very charitable, or does that sound crazy? And then like she's stealing from people, right? And of course her stupid fans were giving money, thinking that she's such a sweetheart. It's like, no, she was doing it for a tax write-off. She was using a specific app that allowed the money to sit in her bank account. It was the only app that did that, by the way. All the other charity apps would not do that. So she was sneaky. That to me is the devil right there. That's Satan when you do shit like that. And besides all the other crap with the grooming and shit that she does, it's like you're stealing money from cancer charities, you cunt. Fuck her and fuck her fans. Oh, that's just a rumor. No, it's not. Why would she choose that particular app of all apps? A shady app so she could sit on the money? Give me a fucking break. If you're really charitable, you do what Michael Jordan did. Michael Jordan gave millions to charity just whenever he felt like it. Same thing with Charles Barkley. Like, these guys give money just out of nowhere and they don't talk about it. This bitch was making YouTube video after YouTube video, getting people rallied up to fucking donate, and then she sat on the money. She didn't give you a link to donate to. She didn't call St. Jude and then have St. Jude ask you for money. No, she fucking handled the money. This criminal handled the money of her fans. And is still sitting on it. And guess what she's probably going to do with some of that money? That she's probably not going to donate all of it, if she even donates any of it. She's going to probably pay her lawyers. Oh, and you know what lawyers she hired? She hired the same lawyers of sex offender Prince Andrew. Who else? Wait, she hired the lawyer she hired. Go look up Colleen Ballinger's lawyer, by the way. It's a defense attorney that like handled all high profile like fucked up cases. She hired like one of those really crazy lawyers. Omar, I think you're hella delayed, by the way. Alright, we gotta throw a wind chime here. I'm feeling better. I had to take my pills, man. I got triggered over that game crashing. Imagine the video game triggered me. I'm feeling better now, but... Yeah, I mean, I guess you are. I don't know. No, she fucked up a lot, man. But Omar, she's a small player in a big game, you know? You gotta realize about Colleen Ballinger, she's a small player in a big game. You think she's a bad person? You got people that are like 1,000 times worse than her, okay? Go look up anything about Epstein and see the shit that he did. It makes her look like nothing. So, you know, it's just the world we live in today. I hate to say it, but people that get money, they get very corrupt, man. Even like Kim Kardashian and stuff. They're like part of Balenciaga, like, you know, in clothing lines and stuff that are like known to be fucking child predators and stuff, and they don't get rid of it. They keep the deal going because it's a paycheck. Or when you realize that money rules people, like, you know, that you ever heard the saying, sell your soul to the devil for a paycheck? That's pretty much what these people do, man. They don't care about anything. They just care about the money and the money that they make. They don't care about anything else than the money they make. I wish it wasn't like that, Omar. I wish this world wasn't like that. I wish it wasn't. I wish everything was sunshine and rainbows and buttercups. I wish everything was sunshine and buttercups, but it's not, man. There is a dark... No, I don't know. Who's that? Shane Dawson? No, I mean, I watched a lot on her, but, I mean, they keep making videos about her. I'm done watching shit on her, man. They're just trying to clickbait it now. I'll watch it. I don't mind watching stuff like that. Send me the Discord. But I'm not gonna watch it right this second. Man, I feel like I flipped a wig today, man. What are you gonna do, Omar, you know? I've been pretty good lately, man. I've not been going crazy for the past few. But lately, boy, you know, when I go crazy, boy, I go crazy, and I don't know why I do it, but I just do. Did we do it? Did we just do this? Alright. Wait, who reacted to what, Omar?
Alright, fellas, let's get into this first video. Let's get into this video here. Dude, somebody sent this to me the other day. And I was like mind blown by this. It says, I could have been a predator. That R. Kelly energy is different and all-consuming. You know, it's self-report right here. But let's see what he has to say, because I just don't understand what you could possibly say. But hey, I don't know. Let's see what we got here.
Is this guy crazy?
What's going on, gentlemen? This is a moment for self-reflection.
Okay.
I could have been upset.
Thank you so much for the sub. I'm gonna turn myself down.
A little sympathetic R. Kelly. I know that sounds really, really crazy.
I don't want to watch this guy talk.
Shit,
I don't want to watch this guy talk about art being sympathetic to R. Kelly, Omar. I don't want to watch that, Omar. I got the gist of it already. Anybody that says they could have been a predator and they feel sympathy, it's like, you know what? You either are or you're not. End of story. And if you're going to say something like that, I think he needs further investigating. How about that? Especially over that case, because that case was pretty bad. I don't want to watch shit like that, Omar. I avoid things like that because I just don't fucking want to hear it, man. I don't care what he has to say. Even if he's innocent, I don't care. No, I believe you, Omar. I just don't care, though. It's like he's fucked up. Like, I mean, like, what is he going to try to... What is he... I mean, the fact that he's already sympathizing with R. Kelly on a live stream is insanity right there. That's insane. Even if you're guilty, you don't do something like that. But even if you're innocent, you don't do something like that. You don't fucking associate yourself and start saying, well, I could feel for R. Kelly. Yeah, I could feel for him, yeah. Yeah, I kind of, I have sympathy for Jodi Arias. Like, if you see a woman saying she has sympathy for Jodi Arias, who's, like, stabbed her boyfriend, like, 50 times, well, I could see why she did that. If you see people saying things like that, you stay far away from them. Do you understand, Omar? If anybody in life ever says something like what you just heard from that black guy, or if you hear like even a girl like Jodi Arias, I don't care what she looks like, says something that they have sympathy for a criminal of a massive magnitude, like R. Kelly or Jodi Arias or Ted Bundy, I could sympathize with that Ted Bundy. If you hear people say anything like that in life, you stay far. Omar, I can't watch it. Omar, I'm not watching it. I don't like stuff like that, man. I know Papa Gut's your boy, but I don't like watching things like that. I mean, I don't mind Papa Gut. I just don't want to see this black guy talking shit. Again, I don't have anything against Papa Gut. That's what he does. He covers things. I have nothing against him. I don't want to see this black guy talking shit about how he has sympathy for R. Kelly. Let me get iced tea. Hold on. Oh boy. What'd you say? I love Ice-T. I believe he was on a bigger podcast. Well, whatever the case is, people on, especially on YouTube, YouTube is very based, Omar. Okay, YouTube is very Republican. You know, there's a high Republican viewership for most things. It's based. They don't want to hear somebody talk about things like that, okay? Even if he's innocent, if he's guilty, whatever the case is, nobody wants to hear it. And I'm kind of with them, too. I don't want to hear it. You know, people don't want to hear people talk like, I got sympathy for somebody like that. Like, nobody wants to hear that on YouTube. Yeah, Omar, YouTube's been having a lot of fucking drama lately, man. The Colleen Ballinger stuff, Omar, is very big right now. That's like the biggest drama right now. And like, honestly, what she did was bad, but it wasn't, like, that bad. And I know people are going to be like, well, what do you mean it wasn't that bad? No, it was bad. She had people, like, had people doing stuff for her. And she was, I guess, you know, grooming or whatever they call it. But, like, there are people that do far worse, is what I'm trying to say. There are people that actually do sexual crimes. And I don't think Colleen Ballinger is guilty of any sexual crimes. Now, is she guilty of grooming and all that other shit? Yeah. Did she embarrass a girl on stage very bad? Was she very sexually explicit with minors in a way that is extremely questionable? Yes. Now, did she literally have sex with a child? No, there's no evidence of that. So, you know, there comes to a point where, you know, when we hang somebody, we have to hang them for for the correct crime, okay? You can't just have somebody looked at like the worst human being in the world unless you get evidence against them. And does she have evidence against her? Yes. Is it pretty bad? Yes. But did she do something heinously bad? No. She didn't do something heinously bad. Now, we don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she secretly did. But, you know, people love to fucking burn people down too, you know. I'm not defending her, and I'm not going to say something that I have sympathy for her. I don't. I think she's a retard. And her character was unfunny as shit. But I do believe that people do judge very quickly without even knowing the story sometimes. I mean, her story's pretty bad, though. But again, like, did she kill anybody? No. Like, put it this way, and I want everybody to listen here. Like, Elvis Presley was accused of being a groomer with Priscilla Presley. He was like 23, 24 years old, and he married her when she was like 14. What? How is that even possible? Because things like that happened back then. Now, everybody loves Elvis, right? Nobody even wants to acknowledge that he possibly was a groomer, right? Well, it's like, well, Elvis, you know, the black community loves him. He sung for black people. He sung for white people. He was, but there is possible allegations that Elvis was a groomer. Take that as you will. Now, again, Priscilla Presley married him. She had his children. It wasn't like he got her in a sex trade. Now, did he do something illegal? Yeah, actually he did. What? Elvis did something? Yeah, he did. He hooked up with an underage girl. That's illegal. End of story. But then at the same time, laws were different back then. I don't know what the consent was. Maybe consent was 16 back then. I have no fucking idea. Well, Michael Jackson definitely did some fucked up shit. I think so. But the point is with Elvis, it's like if people overlook Elvis. That's the whole thing. But he did some fucked up shit. And even I like Elvis, you know, I like his singing, and I really don't think it's all that bad. Like, you know, like, again, what things transpired in a certain day and age that was a little different in the 50s or the 60s or whatever it was than in 2023, right? So you have to weigh everything in. Now, I'm not defending that behavior, but I will say things were different, okay? I wasn't born, but you hear stories that things like that happened, okay? Like somebody going away to the military might have married a woman who was like 16 or 15 and he was like 18, okay? Now there's a 3-year difference, and when he's 70 years old and she's 67, it's like, well, is it that bad? Now, was it bad when it happened? Sure. Would we tolerate it in today's world? No. Did they do things like that in the old time? They did, a lot. Not even a little, a lot. And it was overlooked. Nobody cared. Now, could you consider that grooming and all sorts of fucking things? Probably. I'm not one to look into it because I don't fucking care at the end of the day. But what I'm trying to say is all the shade that they throw at Colleen Ballinger, granted, she's not a good person. I think she's a pretty shitty, exploitive person that gained wealth and money off of minors. But did she have sex with a kid? No. Did she kill somebody? No. So if somebody didn't murder somebody or didn't actually commit a sexual act with somebody, then how far do you hang somebody, is what I'm trying to say. We live in a very mob-like mentality of a world, okay? Look at Black Lives Matters. Look at January 6th. Look at all the protests and the mob mentalities, Antifa and all these things. We live in a mob mentality. If somebody points the finger at somebody with a good enough argument, we want to lynch them, and that's the bottom line. So, you know, again, you can look at what Elvis did in some of his grooming allegations. I hate to say, as much as I love Elvis Presley, I think he's a great fucking performer, and I think he was one of the best. But if you could look at some of his allegations of Priscilla Presley, and you could say, wow, he actually might have groomed her, and she was underage. And then you can say, well, don't disrespect the king, man. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, what's the difference between that and Colleen Ballinger, if you think about it? So as much as I'm not a fan of Colleen Ballinger, see, one thing, Elvis was good. And even Michael Jackson. As fucked up as Michael Jackson could have been, we don't have proper evidence, by the way, but let's just say he did some of the stuff that they accuse him for. Everybody likes Michael Jackson. Why, Omar? Because he's good. This is how this world is. It's like, don't make fun of somebody who's their hero, right? It's like, oh, don't make fun of Michael Jackson. He never had a childhood. Don't make fun of Elvis Presley for possibly grooming Priscilla Presley. I mean, he did marry her, and he had kids with her, even though she was like 15 when he was seeing her, and he was 23 and she was 15. But yet we'll rip on Colleen Ballinger. But remember one thing, Colleen Ballinger is not good at anything. She's a shitty ukulele player. Miranda Sings character is fucking awful, and she's a fucking groomer on top of it, right? You're Michael Jackson and a groomer, and you're Elvis Presley and a groomer. You get away with shit. I hate to say it, and it sounds so fucked up that talented people can get away with shit, but that's just how it is, man. I didn't make the fucking rules. Talent and money can go a long way in this world. I didn't make the fucking rules, pal. Think I'm wrong, Omar? You can think I'm wrong. That's fine. I don't care. Oh, man. This iced tea is good. Where's this bird taking me, man? This bird's been flying in circles over here. Oh, I'm on a rant tonight, ain't I? Again, I'm not defending Colleen Ballinger. I don't like her at all. I think she's a piece of shit. But I'm just saying, look at it from every angle. Other people has done far worse that we have defended. Right, Right now, I just hope there's aliens, man. I swear to God, with all this alien stuff in Congress, I just almost hope that there's aliens. That's all I give a shit about now lately is the UFO stuff. I find it fun. I'm tired of politics. I'm tired of all that shit, man. It's so funny how Donald Trump could have so many sexual allegations against him, and it's all a witch hunt, right? Look what's going on. Why are you scared of aliens, Omar? Did you see what's going on with all that shit? Did you watch a congressional hearing and all that stuff? There's actually a real possibility that that they're gonna have disclosure soon. I would love that, man. Before my time is up on this planet, I want to fucking know what's going on, man. Believe me. I would love that. Oh, this iced tea's good. Oh my, you're really a baby when it comes to aliens like that? What? Wait, what's this blindfold? Is this a... Oh my god. That's crazy, Omar. A blindfold? Interesting. Omar, I've been following everything with aliens lately. Everything. Everything possible under the sun I have been following. I love it. I love that. That's my favorite topic lately. I'm tired of all the drama on YouTube and shit, man. I want aliens, man. Please, let them abduct me tonight. Please. Please, abduct me tonight. They don't want me, though, Omar. Believe me, they don't want me. I'm too caffeinated and fucking polluted for them. Yeah, what is this boring shit that's all over fucking, that's all over TikTok and shit? Like, all this stupid TikTok retards and the people on Instagram, like your generation is like, oh, aliens are boring if they're here, whatever. Like, what is that about, man? Like, man, it's like I feel like saying you guys are, like, so spoiled with your tablets and your phones that, like, you don't even care if aliens come here. It's like, damn, you fucking kids are bad, boy. Let me tell you. Don't even tell me that, Omar. God, I can't with your age sometimes. Boring. What's not boring, Omar? Kim Kardashian? Oh, no, I'm sorry. One of the Jenners or something? I don't even know what female influencers are popular. Are you, what, going on some girls' OnlyFans? Like, what's popular now? That's not boring? Living thinking that some stupid girl is gonna love you from a fucking social media site? Because that's what half these retards do anyway today. Where's this bird? Where's this fucking eagle so I can shoot it? Where the fuck is it? Or is that like I think that's a glitch, actually. It might be a glitch. Huh, interesting. Well, Omar, when you were younger, things weren't as interesting as it is right now. Things are happening at the moment. Omar, look, I'm bugged right now. There's an imaginary eagle in the sky. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.